Hi, I'm Michael Carlin, president of Henry+Horne Wealth Management in Scottsdale, Arizona. Many of you have been asking us questions about how do you find the right advisor and what questions should I be asking? So I'm going to take the next few minutes to answer those questions about which questions you should be asking in order to uncover who the right investment advisor is for you and your family. You want to make sure you do this right. First question, is there a team supporting you? And if so, who will be my primary point of contact? Some firms are broken out in such a way where you have sales team, you have investment team, you have operations team. You're going to want to know if it is broken out, how do they communicate? You really want to make sure that things don't get lost throughout that whole channel so that your portfolio ends up being managed consistently the way that is best suited to your needs. You also want to know if an advisor is going to be the main point of contact and the person who does the operations and the person who does the investment selection. How do you have time to do it all? And how do you have the expertise to do all those things well? We're broken out as a team so that we all work together, operations group, in the advisory team, client servicing team. So you're going to really want to understand how that works internally so that you understand what kind of service you can expect throughout the course of the year. Question number 2, how long have you been helping clients? This is really important and you need to make sure you ask this question. I've been doing it for 25 years. I can tell you that understanding how bear markets work, understanding how to prepare clients for potentially difficult times, and what kind of investment changes need to be made. I also understand conversely is that as things have gotten difficult, what types of things do you need to do in order to prepare your portfolio for an eventual recovery? And you're going to want to make sure that your advisor and your team has deep experience with this because you don't want to be the test case. Again, with this kind of thing, when you're trying to figure out who's going to be managing your money, experience and expertise is super critical and a question you should not avoid. Question number 3, what is your typical client? So you're going to want to make sure if your assets are down here and their average client size is up here, or you're going to want to understand that if your asset size is down here and your average client size, you're going to want to make sure you understand where you fit. If you're on the smaller side and their clients are on the higher side, how do you know they're going to be calling you back? And how do you know they're going to be proactively reaching out to you? Conversely, if you're on the higher side and all their clients are on average on the smaller side, how do you know the investments are going to be sophisticated enough to work for you? And how do you know the cost structure is going to be right in order to take care of your assets properly? Those are the kinds of things you're going to want to know. Again, so you're really going to want to make sure that you get a clear answer because some advisors aren't going to want to give you an answer to say, well, your size is here and it's here normally, or vice versa. Really dig in and have them answer those questions as specifically as possible. And if they don't know off the top of their head, make sure that they find out for you and then you do get that answer because you're going to want to make sure that the investments are right, not too expensive, and that you get the service that you need and deserve. Fourth question, are you paid as a fiduciary or a broker? Brokers get paid a commission. Fiduciaries get paid a fee. The difference is commissions are one-time upfront and are viewed by many as to be not necessarily in the client's best interest. Fees come out regularly and periodically, are based on the total size of your portfolio, and again, sometimes those come out quarterly, sometimes they come out monthly, but it's viewed by many when you get paid a fee as a fiduciary that you're on the same side as the client, whereas a commission, that one-time transaction, that's happening and then there's paying a larger payment up front, you're going to want to make sure you understand it up front. Most people these days seem to be going towards the fee side as a greater degree of comfort, which brings into the next question is sub-question as a part of this is that if you are a fiduciary, what are your fees and how do you benchmark them across your industry? You want to make sure you're not paying too much there. Just because someone's charging you a fee doesn't mean it's right, doesn't mean it's better. You're going to want to make sure you understand that fee and get a greater sense of comparison with how it is on the greater spectrum of things across the country. We covered a lot. I know there was 4 questions, and you may have questions about our questions, and you may have additional questions that you want some input on. You can always reach out to us at managethefunds.com or find us on social media at managethefunds. Again, no spaces. Manage the Funds. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have. Don't hesitate to let us know. Again, I'm Michael Carlin, president of Henry+Horne Wealth Management. Thank you so much and have a great day.